morning, OHS. Today is Friday, January 19th, and it is an A day. So this is my last time for this school year on the morning announcements. I know you guys will miss me, but trust me, I'll be back next year. In sports, the boys swim team took a close loss to Weedsport by a score of 94-80. The girls basketball team moved to 9-3 on the year with a 50-point 66-16 win over ESM. They are now 3-2 in league play. The boys hockey team moved to an even 500 on the year with a 2-1 win against New Hartford. Ethan Proud played phenomenal between the pipes for the Bucks with 48 saves. He just waffle boarded New Hartford away. For today, Auburn is a common opponent for many Buck teams. Boys and girls bowling visit Auburn for a match at 3:30, as will the girls basketball team for a game at 6:30. The boys basketball team will host Auburn at FLS at 6:45. And finally, Buck Puck hosts CNS at 7. So of course, make sure you come out and support the Bucks. That's all for your sports. I'll send it over to Chris and Nick with the morning announcements.
Thanks, Dane. So Chris, like Dane said, it's a very emotional time because we've done so many announcements together and it's our last one.
I know. I mean, I'm really affected because now I have to go to somewhere else. I can't be on the show anymore. I just enjoyed this, and people upstairs, they made some changes, so I'd be here full time. So I got to thank them for that, but, what do you feel about it?
I just got to thank Mr. Bach and Mrs. Nelson for helping out all the time.
Yeah, same. Now let's get on with our announcements. Environmental Club will be meeting today at the OMS Trails for cross-country skiing. Any club member who would like to participate must be properly dressed. The meeting will run until 4 p.m. Travel Club fundraising books are finally in. Please see Mrs. Williams or Mrs. McPherson to help pick them up. The fundraiser ends on January 31st, which is the club's next meeting day. The meeting will be held after school in room 174. Oswego County Opportunities is holding a cell phone drive to help victims of abuse by providing them with an emergency phone. If you have an old cell phone with a charger, you can drop it in the donate box in the counseling office. For any further questions, you can contact your advocate in the nurse's office. Now, for one last time, I'm going to hand the floor over to Nick with the rest of your announcements.
Thanks, Chris. Do you enjoy working with children, or are you considering attending college to become a teacher? If so, you might want to sign up for Layton's volunteer service in Placeville Study Hall. The sign-up sheet and application are in the counseling office. You have to return the application by Monday, January 29th to be considered. Attention sophomores and juniors, if you're interested in applying for National Honor Society, there is a mandatory meeting on Thursday, February 1st in room 236 right after school. If you cannot apply, please see Mrs. Morris for any questions. That's all for our announcements. Let's send it on over to Dean for one last time.
Thanks, guys. For my last weather, mostly cloudy with a light wind, while temperatures should range between the 20s and 30s. Let's take a look at the 5-day forecast. More clouds the next few days, though we should have some rain on Monday. That'll wrap up today's edition of the morning announcements. Remember to smile and have a great day, OHS.